topic of the sermon today, I want to talk to you about overconfidence and heedlessness. I want to share with you a recent event that just happened last night, which was one of our temple followers got robbed last night. As she was coming home from work, she got attacked and they robbed her. And they hit her on the head with the gun, and then so she got like a big cut on her head. So it's very scary. It's a very scary thing. However, it taught me something last night because we had lent her the temple iPad. And when she took the iPad with her, the iPad got stolen also. At first we didn't think anything. Of course, our first response was, I wonder if she's okay. I wonder how she's doing. What is she doing? But when we found out that the iPad got stolen too, we didn't really care about it being lost. However, it made us remember about all the information on the iPad. The iPad had synced up to all our email addresses for the temple, personal. We have our Chase banking account on there. We have all our information kept in our old emails. And it made us think that, wow, this whole time that we've been so overconfident, we never even thought that our things could be stolen. So we've never even prepared for this eventuality. Phra Nat asked me, do you have the Track My app or Track My thing on your iPad? I said, no, I never thought to have one. Do you have a password? I only recently put a password on as a joke for the person who borrowed it. And so technically I wouldn't have even had a password on it. And so last night we spent almost an hour and a half erasing old emails, changing passwords, fixing information. And it made me think that, wow, if this had not happened to this student, we would never have prepared ourselves. And this is a very important thing for us to learn, is that bad things happen to people all the time. But we ignore it and we just say, oh, it's their business. Oh, too bad for them. But if we were to ever think about it and say, what if it happened to me? What if I was that person? What will happen is we will become more prepared. You'll start to realize different things that you forgot to do, different things that you have not prepared for. A lot of us here have smartphones, whether they're iPhones or Androids. How secure is our information? Do you have embarrassing pictures on your phone that if someone stole could really embarrass you? Do you have notes or documents with a list of all your passwords so it's easier for you to remember? Do you have easy access to your banking account ready on your phone? Do you not even have a password on your phone? These are things that come from overconfidence. We use them because it makes our life easy. But imagine what happens when they get lost. They make our life 100 times more difficult. And this is what happens when we are not careful, when we are heedless. And so it's very important that when something like this happens, we don't just say, I feel sorry for the person, but we learn a lesson from it so that if it were to happen to us, the magnitude is not so bad because we are prepared. So at least for me, I am beginning to prepare my laptop, my iPhone, my telephone, and the telephone of people around me so that if it were to get stolen, there's no loss. Just the item itself is stolen, not the information, not the banking information, not our financial history. It's very important because not only if you get hit in the head and get your tablet and laptop stolen, that's bad enough. But if they steal your identity, they steal your information, they have embarrassing photos and videos, it's even worse. And so it's very important not to be overconfident and think that these things will never happen to us, because we live in a dangerous world with people who make bad decisions. So therefore we should be careful and not be overconfident.